Yes, guys, finally Con has done his
Come. Let me open door for you.
Hey, I haven't unlocked. How to unlock? Which one?
The up button.
Up button.
Press twice.
Okay. So Con is letting me drive.
I know you're very tall one.
Okay.
Keep the seat to the back.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes, I'm gonna drive this. Excited! It's a damn good looking car. Look at the E39. Look at it. Alright, lovely. So you guys following, you know he's done a lot with his car. Changed the arms, the suspension, Continental MC6 tires. Lovely. Everything lovely. Hey, your daughter kicked your seat back, all done already. You put it back already.
Actually, basically, right, what happened is there are 4 clips that hold the.
Yep.
And then one of the plastics of the clip down there broke.
Okay.
So it's just to push it back, lor.
Alright. Let's
So
go.
now I put hang this thing here to protect the seat, lah.
Let's go for a drive. Lovely.
This one broken already, lah. This.
Look at this, and then check back the ones that you have in your car. This is not exactly purely metal. It feels like some sort of really hard plastic, and it is the type that dampens noise when you close your door. This is something that shows they no longer build cars like that anymore. Lovely. Oh, one crank done. Every pixel is there.
Yep. I believe the previous owner probably fixed it.
Everything is there. Beautiful. Lovely. Oh, the day I told you about your aircon panel, right? I was wrong. It was the 7 Series one.
Yep.
So the 7 Series one is slightly different than yours.
Yep.
But the same thing can be found in the Bentley Azure.
Yes.
And the Rolls-Royce Silver Seraph.
But the switch gear, I saw the pictures, lah. It's the same buttons, just
very similar, right? Very similar. So man, that's the interior of this beautiful, immaculate E39.
Yeah.
And here's the owner. Very satisfied. Remember one video Con said that his dream is to put a BMW at his porch. Yeah, there we go.
You can feel free to adjust your seat, it's okay. Because later I can adjust it back by the memory one.
Okay, check all this. Wrist on the steering wheel. And
you want me to hold the camera while you adjust it?
No, it's okay, The legs are not fully straightened. And there we go. I'm happy.
Okay.
Huyo. Hey, even the movement is very nice. Okay. That's our reader.
Yeah. Where?
The guy who bought the
E60
No, the M3.
Where?
The back.
Oh yeah. Ryan. M4. I think he bought M4.
Yo.
Hey, want?
What's up, bro?
Want to join us for lunch not?
Lunch?
Service?
No, got some problem. This morning I reached office. Suddenly mati engine, you know.
Oh.
And then I start by the engine. I park the car. Then after that, my M1, M2 memory all gone.
Okay.
Then I off the car. I on again. Come back already.
Oh.
So I don't know what the hell is wrong.
Getting checked lah.
I'm getting it checked lah.
Yeah. You wanna say hi to the camera? It's rolling here.
Sup, bro?
Yeah, he's M4, M3, M4. Yeah, got a bit of issue. Yeah.
Hey, come join us for lunch lah. I think they also having lunch break. Publica ni.
I have a 2:30 call.
Okay. Never mind.
Okay lah.
I can take the call from there actually.
But you need to.
I told Saifu already. I just need to pass the key. Can you give me 5 minutes?
Yes.
No problem. Wait for you.
Okay, thanks.
I smoke a cigarette.
Sounds like a good plan. I don't smoke for the record.
Okay. Invited another guy for lunch. M4. Yeah, man. Lovely. Okay, we have another guy joining us for lunch. Ryan here.
I'm skipping work.
His M4 had a little bit of hiccup this morning, so he just dropped it here to check, and then we'll go out for lunch.
Yep.
Continue later.
Feel the weight, the heft of the car.
To me, it's more about the responsibility of driving your mistress. Your mistress.
I feel the same when I drive your car too also, you know. Basically I think right, we are the kind of drivers that if we drive our own car, we dare to go very far with it. But when we drive other people's car, you're like, careful lah, you know. Like that time, Eugene so kindly let me drive his E36. Oh, nice, but I don't think I don't think I rev it past 3K, you know. At the end. But mine, I tarik to 6K. I'm not scared.
Okay, my first observation of Con's E39 5 Series is that the steering wheel is offset to the right. The logo is not in dead center of the dials. I kind of felt the steering wheel is a little bit, it's like half an inch to the right side.
I didn't notice that, but okay. Yeah.
So if you sit here in the middle, you can see more of this side than this side. And the logo is at the 1-2 number instead of in the middle. That's what happens last time when they do left-hand drive to right-hand drive conversion, right? And I still love the interior architecture of I think this is the classic German car architecture. Right? The aircon vents are here.
Then they have a wide row of buttons here.
And BMW never really deviate from this even until their current cars. Right? Even today. Yeah.
Oh, you know how we Asian drivers. You know European cars, right? Their aircon is always set default to WEN one, ma. Okay, but we all like to recirculate. But my recirculate button is broken here.
Okay.
So steering got button.
Oh, your steering wheel has a button to toggle between recirculate and vent. Do you normally close off, right? Yeah, me too. I normally close off.
But does your BM have that button? Because
No. I think 90s is when the Germans really go all out. And then after that, all the rationalization came in. You know, they cut a little bit of cost here, a little bit of cost there. But this one is, I mean, you amaze me with your video when you show that this one even have a stopwatch.
I don't know why they put
now to have a stopwatch you need an M car.
Yes.
To have a stopwatch in your car. You have or not, Ryan? Yours?
I don't think so. Or maybe I don't know the access.
No. In the case of your M4, right? A lot of these there are a lot of features, but a lot of them could be buried under layers upon layers of menus. You know.
I mean, look at my Audi. My old B5 A4 has a battery voltage gauge. Right, that shows me if my battery is low on charge.
What? That is laid there on the opener?
On my dashboard. On my dashboard, there is a battery voltage meter.
Okay. Right. For this one, I have to access the hidden menus, but it's there lah.
And then in my B8 S4. Supposedly that car has a voltage digital meter inside the MMI. But by default they lock it. So you have to go to someone who knows how to unlock it. So that you can access and show your battery voltage. I think battery voltage is very important, especially for a German car. So for those of you who never own a German car, you are on Japanese cars. I think it's very common that you change your battery once every 1 or 2 years, right? You will not know this. For a German car, our batteries can last 6-7 years easily. Alright, because first of all they are a lot larger, a lot heavier, a lot more expensive, and then they place it in the boot. Why? Because battery lifespan will reduce by heat, so they place it in the back instead of the front. You know? So by 7 years, how would you remember when did you change your battery?
Exactly. So that's where the voltage meter comes in handy.
If where you stay has a lot of shop lots, right? Think 7 years ago, are they the still same shop lots? All changed already. So don't believe those. Sir, you do your thing here. I give you 10-year warranty. Fuck lah, 10 years. The shop don't know still there.
10 years, you're still in business or not?
You think about Mid Valley 7 years ago, right? The shops are all different.
Yeah,
man. So far the car feels so good. Feels very solid, very quiet. And of course you've done all your kaki, right? Arms and all that. So multi-link.
So altogether, right, front end I've changed 3 pairs of arms.
Okay.
Right? And also I've refurbished all 4 absorbers.
Oh, you only changed 3 pairs of arms. Those that are faulty lah.
The worn out ones lah.
So you did not do the pump out the bushing and the
I asked about that. They say the workshop that I went to say it can be done, but
it won't last long, right?
Not to say that's one thing also, and he is concerned that the ride comfort after you pump in the chemical, right, may not be suitable for road use. He says for track use it's fine.
I see.
But for road use, he doesn't dare to vouch for it lah.
Okay. Okay. Now back to his car.
Yeah.
The throttle response, even at slow traffic.
Yeah.
And the sound, that 6-cylinder growl. That 6-cylinder growl is so nice.
Yeah, man.
It sounds so different. Yours is a 2.2.
2.2, yep.
6-cylinder.
Yep.
I tell you, it sounds better than any of those 2.5 4-cylinder.
Of course lah.
The Porsche 718. Yeah, the Brits try to say, actually it sounds not bad. No, bullshit, it sounds bad. Oh, I like it. And you know, this gives me the feel of when I drove my old A4.
Yeah.
Very, very familiar 90s German car.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So comfortable.
Yeah.
And the headrest of the E39. Now, I used to have an ex-boss who has an E39.
Yeah.
I remember to this day, when I sat in his car back then, right, I was like, oh my god, the headrest. That makes me think that, okay, I want a premium car.
Yeah, and see this, guys, see this.
Oh! None of my cars have that! None!
Not even my M.
Power adjusting headrest.
Power headrest. You know, power headrest is something that now, right, I only sort of expect to see that in Mercedes-Benzes.
Yep.
I don't think the new 5 Series has this.
Probably not, no.
Don't have.
No.
They don't have.
Because the thing is that, right,
headrest.
the rationalization problem is, how often do you adjust your headrest?
But back in the 90s and early noughties, this is a sign of opulence.
Yep.
Right? Of what a luxury car should do.
Yep. Even in a humble 520i.
I don't think it's humble. Back then, this car should be about 400 over 1,000.
No. I mean, because there's inflation and all that inflated, right?
Yeah.
So back then, this was about 280,000.
Official selling price.
Yep. Okay. But 280,000 that time probably feels like 400,000 today lah.
Yeah. So this is 280k.
Yep.
Back then.
Yep.
Hey,
15 years ago.
Reasonable. Very reasonable price. Lovely.
And this was the last batch of the E39 before they rolled the E60.
Yep.
So they loaded in quite a bit more goodies. So I think, like in my E39 chat group, right, there's somebody there with a 525.
Yeah.
December 02 car, right, that has less features than this.
Oh. Is there a smaller steering wheel for this car?
There are another 2 M-spoke design, 3-spoke M steering wheels, but apparently the diameters are roughly the same one.
But actually a larger steering wheel is very comfortable for long distance drive. Because you can rest your elbow here.
Right? And it feels more...
Yes, but it's just that nowadays for this cabin size, I kind of felt this steering wheel is 1 inch too big.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. God, it's really that type of luxury car, you know.
Yeah, they don't make them like this anymore.
Yes, man. Especially the throttle response. Now it's about power on or off, but this is not about power, it's about response. You know, when you put your foot down, the car... It's
about your modulation.
Yes. You only get this kind of throttle feel in Mazdas nowadays. Right? Only Mazda.
Damn good.
Only Mazda does it. Then you have the Japanese car where you touch a little bit.
Somehow, right, Mazda managed to make they actually managed to make their cars feel natural.
I told you they have a department.
Yeah.
I was so shocked when I was in Japan.
I spoke to somebody from that department too, I think, in one of my trips.
And the name of the department is called Jinba Itai. They have a Jinba Itai division.
They actually focus on how
driver-vehicle interaction.
The human body reacts to forces, you know.
Yes, even small little things like when you brake your car, if your car dips, then your neck muscle will have to compensate for that. Or when you accelerate, your car sits to the back, your neck muscle has to compensate for that. So in stop-go traffic, you wouldn't realize that it's actually the car's dynamics that makes your neck like tired or what. Where should I go? Left or right?
I think
left.
Yeah. And I think it is only somebody like Mazda that can come up with something like GVC.
Oh, so nice. Okay, really, man. The feel of how the car wafts you along.
And you notice how you can just you know, chuck the steering and
well, I think every day you go home like that. Why smile?
Yeah, I must admit, it's been like what, 1 month, 2 months since I have this car, but every time I drive it, it feels like an occasion. Yeah, it feels like an occasion.
Then you park, you lock, and then the moment you turn back.
Don't say moment I turn back. Sometimes when I go out throw rubbish, also I stand out there a bit longer.
And one thing I really like is when you turn into some building, there's a glass. When you look at your car, you do that.
It's like, you made the right choice.
The reflection of your car, you'll be like,
you made the right choice there.
You're looking at that guy, you sir, deserves respect. Lovely. Hey, I like the growl of your engine. You need now new cars, right? The soundproofing and all that. You don't hear that. I mean, BMW still has a lot of 6 cylinders. I have a 6-cylinder car, but I don't hear that growl. I don't hear that. My car, you said before, right? You can only hear the 6-cylinder when you go full bore. When it's screaming, then you can hear the nice note, engine note.
I don't hear is like, even at low revs, you hear it humming along, but not in a way that sounds intrusive. And I like the way that
the wiper! Damn man, this is so nice. This feels like a proper German car, proper premium car. Even though it might not produce as much power as the newer ones, but the feel, you know. See, like my 6 Series, especially because this kind of traffic, when my legs touch the throttle pedal, it takes about half a second. Then only it does a little bit of jerk. Then it moves. I hated that. Me and my wife, we hated that. Yeah, this one is so nice. I can't wait to drive fast in your car lah.
Yeah, go for it.
Today cannot. That stupid Hausa. Fuck you, Hausa. Fuck you.
But the thing about this car is that, right, the engine 170 horsepower is actually quite sufficient in terms of, you know, top speed and all that. But it is lacking a bit of torque. So when you want to overtake, right, you do need a bit of, you need to really budget your space before
but actually that's how most NA cars are, right? Turbocharged cars will allow you to like
just point and shoot. Go.
Point, wait, shoot. You bury the throttle, then you wait. Wow, I really like the sound. You know, even when you're just rolling by, right?
That's why I say it's like it feels like an occasion.
Now I understand it. That time you told me 6-cylinder or nothing. It sounds really good. Feels good. Feels good.
6 cylinders.
I mean, when you pass by a 4-cylinder Beamer, do you feel you're more atas?
A bit lah.
A bit, right?
A bit lah. Especially all ththose lowly new 520i's.
So, for driving a Beamer, it is only befitting that we park at a valet. Speaking of valet, do you ever pass your keys to the valet? No, right? No. You know insurance won't cover? If you pass your keys to the valet or car wash, they hit something, insurance won't cover. So normally I go to valet, right? I ask the guy, can I park here?
Myself?
I want to park here, remain here. I ambil kunci. Then he said cannot. I pay him another extra 10 ringgit. Sometimes can. Sometimes he said cannot. You must park at the designated place. I asked him to hop on my car. I fetch him there. Then I keep the keys.
That one's safer.
Alright. So I'll continue to drive later.
Make sure it's behind wear safety belt.
No need one. We are not politically correct one. You want to wear, you don't want to wear seatbelt, is your mother and father's problem. Not my problem. I think to conclude this car, right? Is the road demeanor of it.
Yes.
It's the way it wafts over the road. The feel, the smoothness, the creamy engine. Wow. Lovely. Lovely. So guys, any one of you looking for E39 or E46, go get it and you can look for it. Oh, another thing, before you got this car, I'm sure there are a lot of horror stories that you hear.
Yeah.
Even myself told you, I have a friend who's in the car industry who bought an E39. Spent 40,000. Still has problems. I think at the end of the day, it's about finding the right one, right?
And also managing your expectations. Because thus far in my brief period of ownership, right, I can see how some owners can end up really pouring a lot of money in these cars, because it comes to your expectations, and you have to remember that this is a 15-year-old car. There's bound to be some wear and tear. I mean, look at my roof line. This is a very common thing. Okay, so you really need to learn to prioritize what to fix. Okay, you have to ensure that when you first get the car, you have this much of money to spend. Make sure you allocate a sizable portion for repairs. Okay, and you need to, before you get the car, you need to identify what needs to be fixed. And of course, you need to do a bit of research on the internet. What are the common failure points of the car? Like with this M54 engine, it's always one cooling system. Okay, it is. Then the other thing is the DISA valve, then the ignition coils, and the suspension arms. Because of the car's weight and the way it's designed to handle, right, the suspension arms memang are known to take a lot of wear and tear.
But like we spoke before, when it comes to buying a used car, I have zero worry about anything that goes inside the engine bay. Because everything that you mentioned there, whatever stuff that goes on in the engine bay, these are mechanical parts that are easily available. Very easy to find parts, very easy to buy them. They are not super expensive. The thing that now I'm seeing in your car, right, the things that I don't expect is everything, every single button is there, you know, apart from this small button, the broken that you told me, button, just one that failed, but everything else is there. And the hard part with maintaining or refurbishing a used car is the interior. It's not the mechanicals. I don't mind getting a car. Say for example, if you give me a choice of two cars, one cannot run, but with a perfect interior, another one can run, but with a banged up interior, I'll get the one that cannot run. Because these are the parts that's difficult to find.
Fair enough.
And I expect broken aircon vents. Like any one of you who owns a Honda Accord, say for example, from 2005, 2006, I bet you have one or two aircon vents broken already, right? And I think what I observed with your car is that the owner rarely put this car under the sun.
Absolutely.
This is evident in the interior quality of the plastics.
And this car is not tinted, by the way.
Oh,
it's not tinted.
Wow.
So definitely was
you found a gem.
It led a very shaded life.
I'm just amazed. Every single pixel is there. Everything is there.
I believe the car. I believe the owner could have restored the pixels, because it looks very, very fresh.
It's not easy to do
a lot of E39s are the pixels, right, all koyak already one.
Apart from replacing this entire control, I don't think it's that easy, you know.
Apparently there are people who can repair the pixels one. I've even seen videos of people doing it DIY also.
Amazing. So what else are you gonna do with your car?
Well, right now I'm still keeping an eye on all the mechanical bits, see what are, because there are still a lot of preventive maintenance to do. There's still the famous DISA valve.
What does that do?
The DISA valve is like it's like the variable intake manifold system of the car. Okay, so the problem with the DISA valve is this is only for the 110 engines. Okay, so it is a flap that opens and closes to vary the intake manifold length. Okay, so that flap, right, is held in place by a pin, a plastic pin. Now over years, that plastic pin disintegrates and it can dislodge and it can go into your engine bay.
Classic German.
So that is a very crucial preventive maintenance part that needs to be replaced. Not just with the E39, but almost any BMW engine that runs on 110s.
They could have used metal for that part.
They could, and actually there's a company in England in the UK that manufactures a metal replacement DISA valve.
Hey, buy that
I'm looking. I'm looking to get it. So it would what lor? Basically you just replace the plastic flap with the metal. Then I've done the cooling core. I've done the sorry, not the cooling core. Sorry, the cooling system. Changed the water pump.
Yeah.
And recently changed the brake servo pump, the master pump. Yeah. Lovely. So now if it's just like when got extra cash, maybe I'll fix the roof lining a bit only lah.
And you have the fuel consumption gauge.
Yeah.
Actually, when it comes to the year of your car, it's 2003.
Yep.
It's not crazy old.
Nope.
But this car was designed back in 1997.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
That's why you feel, you can tell the era where it was in, because 2004-5 is when the E60 arrived.
Yep,
right?
yep. And they already had the screen.
I compared this car to my Subaru Legacy.
Yep.
Which is a 2003 car.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
But that one starts at 2003.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So while I was amazed with some of the things that is available in this E39, but when I think about, oh, it's 2003, it's the last batch.
Yeah, it's the last batch of a design that that dates back to 1996.
Yeah. Careful.
No worries.
1996, the first E39.
Yeah. And you know what are some of the features that the E39 actually had? Okay, like today we talk about how Volvo has that raisable booster seat.
Yep.
The E39 had it,
Oh.
I mean in Europe lah, too bad my car doesn't have it. But
Yep.
some specs of the E39 had that feature,
Yeah, the old Volvos, they also have that. Nice weighty steering wheel. I mean, this really feels like a proper premium car.
Yeah.
Anyone who's from this era, if they hop into a new German car, they would like, hey, where's that thing? Where's that heft?
Yeah.
A premium car is supposed to have that kind of heft.
Yeah.
Just like an old Audi A4 versus the new B9 A4. The new B9 A4, right?
Yeah.
Everything is so light.
Yeah.
But it's very quiet.
Yep.
But everything is so light. You open the door, you close the door, everything is so light. And you don't...
lost some...
there's a certain quality to things that are heavy.
Yep.
Inherently heavy. Just like you got a trophy. Oh, a heavy one feels nicer than a light one, right?
The one that you can swing around.
Yeah. Alright, I'm happy that I've driven Con's E39.
Yep.
Next will be Ryan's M4.
No problem.
Alright. This guy is epic. He was like, I actually was looking at the 428i, but I think I prefer the M4. Then all of us are like, duh.